We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Wacha, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box now, John Birdie. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set, now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. Gone! 3-run home run down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
To the plate now, Lewin Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Anderson has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting seventh.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's outside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. Here's a high pop-up. Alonso will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 3-0 Miami. Jose Arena will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Nimmo is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. The average entering play at a cool 330. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Down to 3-1.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Davis on second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo is right there, one down.
Batting ninth.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So now to the plate, Jose Arena, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes strike two.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, John Birdie. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate. So maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlins strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Last half of the second set to go. Here's Robbie Cano now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Cano.
The pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting seventh. The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 8th. The pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Striding into the box, Michael Wacha. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. Still down 3-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Lewin Diaz, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready now, Matt Joyce. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him reaching, and he throws it away.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Pitch on the way. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 out and a runner on third. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
So here's Pete Alonso. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Mets go down quickly. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. Into the box, Jose Arena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. In now, Miguel Rojas. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Three runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, John Birdie.
Ready for another shot now. John Birdie. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he'll dive back in. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall, and he is in there.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Miami. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cano is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. Last time through was a base hit.
Brian Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Stepping in, Harold Ramirez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10. Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far, and one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jed Lowry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Striding in, Ahmed Rosario. first offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Line drive, base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. And it's fouled away. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Brad Brock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
All set for the start of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Arena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Popped up, Alonso in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, John Birdie.
So striding in, John Birdie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hit back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 4-3 game. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. He's got it. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Cano waits on the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Lewin Diaz, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Fastball called strike. 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on.
That's the ball.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. 2 balls and a strike to count. Here it comes.
Nope. Outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Last half of the 7th here at the plate. Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Adam Conley takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Adam Conley.
Ahmed Rosario will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Ground ball left side. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ramirez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here comes the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins on top 4-3.
Leading up for the Mets.
At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Stanek will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Chad Wallach is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 17, Chad Wallach.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil, fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Coming to the plate now, Chad Wallach. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
17.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Nope. That's
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So stepping in, John Birdie. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Yimi Garcia enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and both offenses are taking advantage.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Base is empty here with nobody out. Shot out toward the alley in right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base, and there's your winning run standing out there in scoring position with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. And that's the first down. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Two balls and two strikes now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz. Line to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Connor Scott will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury.
Number 25.
Ready once again, Brian Anderson. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1, and there he goes towards second. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left, and they have taken the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a two-run lead.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder.
Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 68.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And this will be fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Miami's out in front 7-4. Connor Scott remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 25.
Eliezer Hernandez takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Yoenis Cespedes is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batter, The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Miami Marlins hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Yimi Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eliezer Hernandez closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the